just take us through a little more of the detail that the police have been sharing today.
Well, Matthew, the Met Police say that they are working around the clock to piece together Ezeidi's last movements. And they're also working with the counter-terrorism fugitive team. Now, these are people who are very experienced at tracking down fugitives using CCTV footage. Now, in the last few minutes, as you mentioned, they released new images of Ezeidi. So we now know that he was last seen heading towards Victoria Embankment in central London on Wednesday evening at 10:04. But we also got some new interesting information that that gives you an idea about other crimes that Ezeidi committed in the past. Now, according to court documents seen by the BBC, in 2017, Ezeidi was sentenced for grabbing a woman's bottom without her consent. And on that same year, he also pleaded guilty to exposing himself. And because of these two offences, he was placed on the sex offender register for 10 years. And so, quite important new bits of information that give you an idea of his past.
New bits, yes, and we're seeing some of the CCTV. And of course, there have been so many headlines linked to this story over recent days since those events in Clapham. But just remind people who may not know all of the details what actually happened that night.
Well, police believe that Ezeidi left Newcastle, where he lived, on Wednesday morning. He got on his car and he drove to London. Then later that night at 7:25 p.m, that's when this attack happened. It was outside of a hotel in Clapham in South London. And Ezeidi is believed to have thrown a corrosive substance at a woman and her two young daughters. Now, the mother is still in hospital. We understand that she may lose her sight in her right eye. 5 police officers and 4 members of the public were also injured. Now, since the attack, Ezeidi was spotted a few times on CCTV, but he was last seen on that Wednesday. So the search continues. It now is in its 6th day, and the authorities are urging anybody with any useful information that could lead to his arrest to come forward and contact the police as soon as possible.
So, Viva Titsa there in the newsroom. Thanks very much.